It's an old joke. Join the army, they said. See the world, they said. Well, I joined up, and this is the part of the world I've been seeing. We are in PayPal Park, which is in Southern California, very close indeed to the Levi's Stadium, where the 49ers play their NFL football, and the Levi's Stadium is sexy as it comes. This, however, is where tomorrow the US men's team part of the Gold Cup begins against Trinidad and Tobago. I'm here to make television, produce television for the host broadcast service, a job I've done before, as you probably all know, mostly with the Spain national team. This is very different. It's quite a long journey to California from Barcelona. Did you know that? I did, but I wasn't aware of the damage it can do to your mental well-being to travel across continents, have no sleep for 23 hours, and then go straight to work for 18 hours. That leaves you a little bit bewildered. So if some of my words are backwards, if I swear a little bit less, it's only because of jet lag. The work here has been brutally intense, absolutely non-stop, doing maybe, in my opinion, honestly now, no kidding, 3 days work in one day, 3 days in a row. The interesting part? Well, look, soccer is soccer. I prefer this tournament, long established, really vital to the nations that take part in it, to the Club World Cup. There are various reasons for that. I think you already know what I feel about them, but my hostility towards that tournament is such that I didn't want to take part in it, and I did want to do this. So far, we've been welcomed with open arms by Curaçao, El Salvador, Trinidad and Tobago, and the US men's team, meaning that the interviews that I've taken part in so far have been with Mauricio Pochettino, do you remember him? With Dick Advocat, yes, the very same Dick Advocat, and Dwight York. Dick is coach of Curaçao. Their captain told me that they would play out from the back, that they'd play exciting front foot football. Dick Advocat told me that somebody at the Gold Cup draw said, well, Curaçao are the sleeping giants. I said to them, how long are you going to stay asleep, and will you be gigantic when you wake up? He took that with good humour, and I think Curaçao are optimistic. They'll need to be too. As far as Dwight York was concerned, he spoke really passionately about how this Trinidad and Tobago side reminds him of the international football he played at the end of his professional career in trying to qualify for the World Cup, and exactly what it meant to the islands to have a team in good shape, playing against the US in their backyard, as he said. I think it's only once that Trinidad and Tobago have been able to beat the US. That was back in 2017. They've got 3 or 4 players in this squad now who did that job then. Whereas for Mauricio Pochettino, lots of the US team are absent, lots of the stars are absent, and he's using this as an opportunity for youngsters to elbow their way into a squad which is the host for the World Cup in exactly a year's time. So this is a game whereby there'll be a lot of pressure on Pochettino's team because they've been consistently losing over the last 3-4 games, including taking on a tough game against Switzerland and being beaten 4-0 as the last build-up match to the USA against Trinidad and Tobago. To me, this is interesting not just because I work here, because we have met a range of ideas and cultures and people in the football teams alone. And it's my first time in California, where you're surrounded by iconography that we've grown up with on television and cinema all our lives. So you hear the sounds of trains and the horns honking that reminds you of stuff I've been watching for 60 years. The places are called Great American Parkway and Old Ironsides Boulevard. There's a Google campus and a Rakuten campus everywhere you look. Let me tell you also something. Silicon Valley, which is where we're staying at the moment, I don't think it's a valley at all. It seems perfectly flat. There aren't mountains on both sides. It's got to be a misnomer. It's got to be a typo. I'm absolutely sure of that. Flew into San Francisco, down here in Southern California, in the Bay Area. Temperatures are beautiful. The weather's been extraordinary. It's an eye-opening experience. We're in the States at a time when martial law has been declared in parts of Los Angeles, where yesterday or the day before, a Florida sheriff warned protesters that if they did X or Y, he would shoot them, his forces would shoot them graveyard dead. It's the president's birthday, which has led to protests in areas around where we are. And the Americans that we've met, or citizens of America that we've met, have been this mixture of noisy, opinionated, hapless, loud, friendly, cheery, hearty, and usually damn glad to meet us. Straight from National Animals Lampoons. Anyway, you can feel the jet lag creeping into me now. This is where I'll be working pitchside with my two fantastic camera operators tomorrow, when America, USA men's team host Trinidad and Tobago, and if they lose, they're going to be in scalding hot water. For the moment, welcome to New Socios. Thanks for being with us. Stay tuned.